Kristen Welker hammered Trump like she controlled a little man at the debate. That's her. That's the famous Kristen Welker, the moderator for the last debate between Biden and Trump. This girl, I worship her. I respect her. Respect to her for controlling Trump. Here come Biden. Oh, is that Biden? No, that's not Biden. Look at this. Look what we got. Look what we got. Look what we have. Look our backups. Look, look, look.
He is going to be a president who heals. His first rally today, Nicole, was in Warm Springs, Georgia.
Look at that.
Small town where former President Franklin
Biden holds campaign event in Atlanta. He was there live earlier. At 2 o'clock. He probably went to take lunch and he's come back again. He's come back. He's got to win Georgia, people. You have to win Georgia. Everybody go and vote. Vote Joe and Kamala. Vote for Joe and Kamala. Let's go. This is the greatest moderator between Biden and Trump. She was the gal. I respect her so much. Check out Obama. Check out Obama. Distinguished gentleman. Distinguished. He's one of the best presidents in the history of the world.
The Biden campaign doesn't think so. They feel as though it will ultimately pay off for him to look to peel off states and expand the map. Nicole?
Yeah. Don't
Kristen
worry.
Welker, you covered this White House for some
Look at that,
time
5
now,
o'clock in the afternoon,
an
people.
effort of the people
In
around
Atlanta,
Donald Trump
Georgia.
to get him to try to focus on Joe Biden. I mean, we talked in the last hour. He's attacked everyone from Borat to President Obama to doing the Twitter version of throwing shoes at the TV while President Obama was speaking in Florida. I mean, are they trying to focus him in on his opponent, or have they given up? Because the campaign doesn't look particularly on
I worship
message.
this girl. This girl is so much respect to her. So, to manhandle Trump like a little boy. Also, she got help from her muting the mic.
But on Joe Biden's record and trying to draw a contrast with Biden, particularly when it comes to the economy,
Look at that.
which is President Trump's strong suit. If you look at the polls, and you're absolutely right, what officials close to the president feel is though his message.
Look at this, people. Look at this. This girl is one of the greatest moderators to handle Trump.
Lashing out at various targets, and there is some concern that that's not going to be a winning
Look at that.
strategy in these final days.
Black moderator, Kristen Welker.
Always been a non-traditional
Kristen Welker, the black moderator of the last president debate, October 22nd, 2020. Yeah, this is her. This is Kristen Welker. Greatest moderator able to handle Trump.
Eugene,
Like a little boy,
I don't have
like a 5-year-old.
Kristen's diplomatic
Degrada.
skills, so I'll just say it doesn't play with suburban women. He is repelling suburban men and women. His inability to focus is, to me, I mean, Tim Alberta has written this great series of pieces, and Jonathan and Alexi are out there reporting on this every day, and you've written brilliant pieces about it
Trump
as
is
well. But
repelling
the most sort of, warm knife through cold butter analysis is Tim Alberta saying people just don't like Trump anymore.
Nobody likes Trump anymore, people.
Yeah, look, that act of his has to...
Suburban white women don't like Trump.
People eventually, not all people, right?
And
his
the men
most
too, some of them.
fervently devoted base is still fervently
We're going to have a big overturn, don't worry.
And they're going to come out to his rallies, and they're going to cheer him on. But he knows, at least his campaign, that's not enough. He's got to find more people like that, people who didn't vote last time, who are irregular voters, but who are like the people in his base, and he's got to convince them to do something that they don't necessarily usually do, which is vote. And so that's why he's going the places he's
Biden
going
gonna be in
to,
Atlanta.
you
They
know,
got to
smaller
set up
cities
everything.
in the middle of Pennsylvania.
Coming on live again. He was there
where
at
you
2
could,
o'clock.
you know, he can find his base
And then
voters.
he's coming back.
While the Biden
He was on his lunch,
campaign
he's
is
coming back
able
Two
to
shows,
try and
people.
expand
2 times he's
the
going back
map.
to Atlanta.
I think they had better
I'm hoping he wins
an eye over their
Atlanta.
shoulder on those three
He says
key
Warm
states of
Springs.
Wisconsin, Michigan,
Warm
and
Springs they have to
Pennsylvania.
win over.
Everybody
There's a
will
lot of
be in
Republicans
Pennsylvania.
there.
But the fact that NBC now says Texas is a toss-up, I mean, it's still hard for me to believe that Democrats are actually going to win Texas.
Biden is leading! 279! 279, Biden is no toss-up. 279 to Trump 125 in Texas. That's not a toss-up, people.
So, Kristen, you
Watch it
are,
again.
you are the queen of everything.
Kristen.
You're welcome.
Kristen Velka, everybody love her. That girl is one of the best moderators.
Well, really, nobody knows anything about this election because
To handle Trump. That's how we won, because Trump couldn't organize. He couldn't organize. He couldn't organize Biden. Organize or imitate. No, imitate.
There's just so much we don't know.
It's the word, man.
It's
It's
play
called.
out over the next week.
Alexi, your colleague Jonathan Swan.
There she is, the great Kristen Welker. She's going down in history for that moderation. Trump was like a little boy in front of her when she we mute this damn mic. The one in the pink. That's Kristen Welker, the one in the pink.
Let's watch and talk about it on the other side.
Let's see.
One of Biden's best points was when he said all of these attacks back and forth about my family and his family. They don't matter. What matters is your family. That may have been Biden's best moment, actually.
Oh, wow, yes. Even Cruz admit that one. He's a Republican.
Voters are moved by the Hunter Biden stuff. I don't think it moves a single voter.
He said, not about my family or family. It's about the American family.
I don't think that you could find a time when I rolled the tape on Ted Cruz to say anything politically honest.
Ted Cruz is a Republican,
this is
he said.
The most enlightened and honest position on this whole body of attacks on Hunter Biden. Whatever it is or isn't, it is not moving votes away from Joe Biden. Were you surprised to hear it coming out of
attack Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son. And Joe Biden did attack
That's a testament to Swan's skills as an interviewer, of course. But the thing that the Trump campaign remains the most online campaign ever. And I've been talking about this with friends and journalists and thinking through this idea that even the way that Trump kind of brought up these half-baked conspiracy theories and attacks against Hunter at the debate, saying things like laptops and emails, people sitting at home, unless they're on Reddit or reading these right-wing blogs about what's going on and really keeping up with the minutia of the Hunter story that's coming from these right-wing ecosystems, people at home will have no idea what he's referring to when he says those words. And it really just sounds a lot like going back to that well from 2016 about Hillary's emails and laptops that were destroyed and corruption that he wants to see. But it was just another example of how the message coming from President Trump is not totally based in reality. And I was thinking about this when we heard former President Barack Obama today say a line that we've heard from Joe Biden and other Democrats on the stump, which it doesn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. And the message we hear coming from the right is more of it isn't this way. Democrats are saying it didn't have to be this bad. Look at all of the economic factors and health factors and education factors that have changed and been obliterated because of this pandemic. It didn't have to be this way because of Trump's mishandling. President Trump, meanwhile, saying, COVID who? COVID what? I want the Nobel Peace Prize. Floods in Iowa? Why does that matter? I'm running for re-election. I'm losing support with suburban women just like me. It's okay. He's not really facing the realities of this moment.
That 5,000 people dead. He doesn't know it.
Point are facing. And that
he pretend there is no virus.
Biden's really trying to hammer in these last few
you people are left to fend for yourself.
This idea that characters on the
we are left to fend for ourselves, people. We are left to fend for ourselves. There is no help.
Jonathan Lemire, I want you to tell me what
We're
is
left
really going
to
on
fight
when
our own
Donald
battle
Trump starts
because
live
we have
hate
nobody to
tweeting
protect us
during an
anymore.
Obama rally. I mean, he is
That's
more
how bad it is,
agitated
Pedro.
by
So
his
bad.
predecessor than he is by his current opponent. And with 7 days to go,
So bad,
I can't
it's so
imagine
bad.
there's anyone in Donald Trump's political
Can you
life
believe that? It's so
who
bad that
relishes
we
a
have to
Twitter
fight
war
for
with
ourselves.
Fox for airing the Obama speech,
man.
or against Obama, or against Borat, or against Bill de Blasio or Nancy Pelosi. Is there any
trying to set the
effort
camera,
in a concerted manner to focus Donald Trump to be any shell of the candidate he was 4 years ago?
Shell is nothing.
First of all, it's always been the case that President
shell of
Obama has
nothing.
particularly lived inside President Trump's head. He's always been obsessed with him. Some of his policies
He's as
just seems
obsessed with Obama.
simply to undo things that Obama did, even more than advocate.
He wants to undo everything that Obama did, the good things.
First and foremost,
Is that what you Trump supporter want? Undo all the good things?
Is a real concern, and it is
Number one, the medical team.
I know that sounds
Over 220-something people would not die. 220-something thousand people.
Now let's be clear.
Because
Donald
of this
Trump,
man.
compared to any other candidate, would have still seemed a little bit all over the place. But for him, he was pretty on message and pretty disciplined. He largely put Twitter away. He toned it down in those last week to 10 days. And his rallies,
he put away his Twitter.
Count, day after
Which
day,
president run a country with Twitter? Tell me that.
Consistency.
That's crazy. No other country, no other president ever run a country, especially America, with a Twitter account. Just tweeting messages. What the hell kind of a country president is that?
That's simply not the case this time around. For it's not just that he seems more obsessed with Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton than Joe Biden. He can't deliver the messages his aides want him to.
He's busy defending his lies and denying.
Their closing argument is meant to be
denying that we have a virus crisis.
The Trump economic recovery versus what would be
our kids and grandkids are dying. Our children are dying. We are dying. Everybody's going to be dead. There's going to be another 200,000 deaths by February. There's Kristen Welker, the greatest moderator ever.
A version of what President Obama
said
about COVID from Trump allies. When President Obama
if only she's single, I go after her.
Trump's mad at COVID because it's getting more press coverage than he is. I have heard of
COVID is getting more press coverage than Trump, and he's jealous about the virus. Getting out.
And all the attention enrages him.
I can't be the man.
Whether it's a story.